shot and scores!
Nice Shabbat curled and drives and scores!
And the Senators win it.
5 apart, another chance, Madison scores! Drake Madison, oh, and got it. Green again, scores!
Welcome to Sens Talk. My name is Brandon, and I'm your host. Now, before we get started, please follow us on Twitter at SensTalk_, and on Instagram at SensTalk. Now, tonight, the Ottawa Senators took on the Winnipeg Jets, but before we get into the recap, a few things. Firstly, question for you, the fans. Comment below right now, let me know what you think. Do you want to see Igor Sokolov called up for one of the remaining 2 games of the Senators season? Let me know in the comment section below. I look forward to reading and responding to all your comments down below. As well, use the promo code SensTalk on SeatGeek.com to save $20 off your first purchase. Incredible deal. As well, we are honored to be sponsored by the premier culture magazine in Ottawa, Faces Magazine. Make sure to check out the new May issue from Faces Magazine today. Magazines are offered for free in grocery stores and select locations across Ottawa. And this month's issue features a cover interview with Mark Mathot, Sens legend Mark Mathot. Also in this issue, Mark and Brent Wallace discuss their new hit show, The Wally Mathot Show. If you're not convinced yet, the May issue also has features on Gord Wilson, Megan Chayka, and Alex Matias of the Ottawa Redblacks. Also, do not forget to follow Faces on their social channels for great content, crazy contests, plus more. That's at Faces Ottawa for their Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook pages. Now, before today's game begun, DJ Smith provided a lineup update, which basically was that Alex Fermenton would not play in tonight's game because of an injury that he received in the last Sens game on Wednesday. This was from a collision with Chris Turney, so Fermenton will be out for tonight's game. However, Evgeny Dadonov, who missed the last game with an injury, will return tonight. So we lose a player, we get a player. It sucks to see Fermenton out, but hopefully Dadonov can contribute in his return to the lineup. Now, starting net tonight for Ottawa, it is Filip Gustavsson returning to that position, and for Winnipeg, it's Connor Hellebuyck, as Winnipeg desperately needs the 2 points tonight. To the first period we go, 10 minutes in. After a few big stops by Filip Gustavsson, he was fantastic in the first 10, well, frankly, the whole first period, but the first 10 minutes, he made some big 10-bell stops on the Jets. The Jets were outplaying the Senators incredibly, but guess who draws the first goal for the game? It's Ottawa. Guess who does it first? Well, I'll break down the play. Shane Pinto on the boards, holds the puck, keeps it away from the Jets player, puts it back to the point. Victor Mete fires the puck on net, and guess who's there? The tip at home. Downtown, Connor Brown tips it home to give Ottawa the 1-0 lead. Connor Brown's 20th goal of the season. Hell of a season he is having this season so far. And Connor Brown with 20 goals now has 2 more goals than John Tavares this season. He's having such a great season, Connor Brown. Good on him. And, it's just great to see him contributing in such a great way this season. It's a breakout season for him, and 20 goals in 54 games. That's incredible for Connor Brown. Less than a minute and a half later, guess what? Sanders are not done scoring. Artyom Zub from the point deflects in from Tim Stützle, and Ottawa leads 2-0. Tim Stützle with his 10th goal of the season. Zub with like 3 or 4 games in a row now with an assist. Ottawa suddenly up 2-0. What is happening? After Ottawa goes up 2-0, the Jets once again continue to dominate. It's funny. For 18 and a half minutes at that first period, the Jets probably should have scored 4 or 5 goals, and they dominated for those 18 and a half minutes. But for a minute and a half of that first period, that's all Ottawa needed to go up 2-0 going into the second period of play. That's kind of funny, kind of upsetting, I'm sure, if you're a Jets fan, but if you're a Sens fan, that is sicko. That is just sicko, plain and simple. Now, the first period thoughts, well, the Jets dominated, like I just said multiple times. They hit the post 3 times, too, so they're not getting lucky either. But the Sens are getting lucky with their limited chances with both of those goals. Sure, there was a nice player there from Shane Pinto, for example, in that first goal, but Ottawa really had no sustained pressure on that first period of play, and they're lucky to be up 2-0 going into the second period of play. Speaking of the second period of play, let's get to that right now. Welcome back. After 40 minutes of play, Ottawa's lead has been cut to 1. It's a 2-1 game now. A minute into the second period of play, Appleton for the Jets cut the lead to 1. Blocker side shot. After that, Gustafsson continued to play incredible, not giving up any other goals. As after 40 minutes of play, Ottawa has a 2-1 lead. In the second period of play, Filip Gustavsson continued to play well with no big rebounds, and he just looks so positionally sound and comfortable out there. He's poised, he tracks the puck well. In the last 10 seconds in the second period of play, the Jets had a great chance alone in front, and Gustavsson had a massive glove stop. Even on the big chances where the puck probably should go in the back of the net, he makes it look so easy when he glides over to make a big stop. He is so positionally sound. It's kind of remarkable to watch, honestly. It's so impressive. Now, the Senators, they produced more offensive chances in the second period of play. They controlled the pace of play as well for some portions of the second period, but the Jets continued to put a lot of chances on Gustavsson. If Ottawa wants to win this game, they got to start putting more chances on Hellebuyck. Even, yes, I know, some people will say this, they got some deep chances in the second period of play. They need more, and they need to limit the Jets' chances, because there's some portions of that second period where the Jets were just swarming all over the Senators like in the first period of play. Now, a question comes in from Colby Schreier. They ask, with Pierre Dorion on his last year of his contract next year, do you think he gets extended or let go? He'll definitely get extended now. How long will that be? I think Pierre Dorion, and I think Eugene Melnyk will probably agree with this, he has constructed, he's been the architect of this rebuild, of course, with the scouts and everything. They've been a part of it, but Pierre Dorion has assembled this team and this group and this young core. So for sure, he'll at least get another 2 years to see if he can make the playoffs and push them to the next level. After that, if he can't push them to the next level, then you can start talking about whether or not he'll be fired or let go. But I think we can all agree that Eugene Melnyk will probably give him at least another couple of years to see where he takes his rebuild and if he can take it to the next step. But, I don't think he gets fired this year. That's something in the next couple of years we'll have to see. Now, one more thing before I finish this portion of this video. On this point, I do hope Ottawa does hire more front office people, though. President of Hockey Operations, Director of Hockey, another Assistant General Manager. They need more positions in the front office. So, no, I don't think Pierre Dorion will be let go, but I do hope Ottawa adds to that front office, and they need to desperately, in my opinion. Besides that, let's get to the third period of play, where Ottawa is up by 1, looking to win yet another game against a playoff team. Sens win, Sens win, Sens win, Sens win! Ottawa takes down Winnipeg, and they win it 4-2 over the Jets in a game to remember. Tim Stützle with his first career National Hockey League hat-trick. Ottawa takes a huge 2 points away from Winnipeg, and Filip Gustavsson continues to play strong for your Ottawa Senators. Let's recap that third period, shall we? 5 minutes into the third period of play, this is where Tim Stützle gets his second goal of the night. A nice pass from Connor Brown finds Tim Stützle, who puts it past Hellebuyck, who could not set up in time on that pass. Clearly out of position, Tim Stützle takes advantage, gives the Senators a 2-goal lead back. It's a 3-1 game with Tim Stützle's second goal of the game. At the time, this was the first time in his career he has scored 2 goals in a game in the National Hockey League. We move on now where, in the middle portion of the third period of play, the Jets really started putting it on. Filip Gustavsson was forced to make some big stops. Ottawa did get some chances in the third period, though. Primarily, Tim Stützle got a great setup pass from Connor Brown with like 7 minutes left in the game, but Connor Hellebuyck robbed him twice with the glove. Ottawa got a power play late in the game, couldn't capitalize, and then with a minute left to go in the game, Batherson cannot bat the puck away from Scheifele on a beautiful saucer pass from Blake Wheeler. Scheifele walks in, puts it past Gustavsson to cut the lead to 1. It's a 3-2 game suddenly. With a minute to go, is Ottawa going to choke away this game? Tim Stützle literally 20 seconds after the Scheifele goal gets tripped up. No hat trick. So I was heartbroken. I was like, oh no. Is Tim Stützle not going to get the hat trick? Are we not going to be able to throw the chapeau? Well, yes, we will. Tim Stützle, hat trick goal into the empty net as the Ottawa Senators take down the Jets 4-2. Tim Stützle is the youngest forward or player ever in Senators history to score a hat trick. That was formerly Martin Havlat that had that hat trick. Now it's Tim Stützle. We will throw the chapeaus for Tim Stützle as he gets the hat trick, his first in the National Hockey League. Congratulations, Tim Stützle. Hell of a game. What a goal on that first one. That second one and the third one, empty netter. Who cares? Hat trick, Tim Stützle. Could not be happy for the kid. The smile on his face after getting that hat trick goal. And it's just, you know what? This kid is going to be such a great player in the future. He keeps on getting better. The last 10 games, him with Shane Pinto and Connor Brown, has been incredible. Pinto has 6 points or 7 points in his last 10 games. Connor Brown, obviously, we already know how good he is. He's been on a tear the second half. He's been on a complete tear the second half of the NHL season this year. And then Tim Stützle, the hat trick tonight. That line has been incredible, and Tim Stützle deserves this, and he's only going to get better, Sens fans. The future is so bright, and Tim Stützle is a big reason why the future is so bright, Sens fans. Speaking of why the future is bright, well, Ottawa has won their last 8 out of 10 games. That is remarkable. They're literally killing some playoff teams' chances to make the playoffs, like Vancouver and Calgary, and they're killing playoff positioning for Winnipeg, for example. They needed the 2 points tonight. They lost it. Ottawa gets the 2 points instead. And now Winnipeg kind of is behind Montreal now. Montreal with a big win tonight, or I think they lost actually tonight against Toronto. But regardless, Ottawa is taking big points away from teams that need it. They're improving, their young forwards are producing, and the future is bright at the end of the day, Sens Army. Now, the Sens Talk Star of the Night, voted by you, the fans. I'm not even going to read it. We already know who it is. It's Tim Stützle with the hat trick. He's your Sens Talk Star of the Night. Well-deserved. The poll should be 100%. I'm going to check right now. If it's not 100%, I'm going to have some questions to ask some Sens fans that voted, because who else except Tim Stützle should be the Sens Talk Star of the Night? Wow. Not unanimous. He only got 93% of the vote. I'm shocked on 151 votes as of this moment. But regardless, Tim Stützle, your Sens Talk Star of the Night, well-deserved, my friend. Now, besides that, the next game is tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time versus the Calgary Flames. Of course, it's Mother's Day, so I'll have that video out on Monday. Speaking of that, happy Mother's Day to all the great mothers out there. You guys are the best. Besides that, thank you all for watching today's video. The Sanders, they take it 4-2 over the Winnipeg Jets. And I will see you all Monday for the recap after the Sens take on the Calgary Flames. Besides that, thank you all for watching. Appreciate the support as always. 2 more games left, Sens Army. Let's enjoy them. Besides that, thank you for watching. Make sure to like this video, share this very cool stuff, and click the big red button down there, and subscribe to us. And most importantly of all, turn the notification bell on so you get notified whenever we upload a new video. Besides that, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Go Sens, go.